Here's an excellent example of space in our world that we live in. We've got a dog here that's pretty close to us. They look yay big, but as I have them go fetch a ball, you can see their sizes are getting really little. Very, very, very small. And I bet you can guess what happens when they come back. They're getting a little bigger, 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 bigger. And then when they get right back to my feet, they are the biggest that they're going to look, at least from this camera view. There they are. That's a good example of space.
Hello, it's Mr. Casberry, and for this lesson you'll need a notebook and a pencil and a few items from around the house. Let's get going.
So here's my finished still life that I set up. Got some different objects that I found laying around the house. My kids' toy boxes, actually. I dug through them, found some stuff that I found to be of varying sizes and shapes. And if you're not interested in drawing toys, another thing you can do is just set up a still life, maybe in the kitchen or with fruits and vegetables. They're also pretty simple and offer a lot of variety.
So to start this still life off, I'm going to find the highest point on this, and I think it's going to be right about here. I'm going to say that's the top of Darth Vader's helmet. And the lowest thing I see is maybe the front of Batman's car. I'm going to put a little space there for Batman's car. And then over here, is it Charmander? Charmander's tail is going to be right about there. And then the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, his arm is going to touch that side. So let's see, I'm going to go with Batman first. So the Batman car kind of comes over here like that. I'm just laying these out in simple shapes. That's is that Kirby? And then the Marshmallow Man, he's going to fit into this space around here. And then, is this Steve? Anybody know? Minecraft Steve? He's pretty small. He's going to go around here. And I'm not doing any details yet. First I need to just put in the people, the little creatures, kind of overall space, what they fill in. There's the Charmander's stomach, his little hands, and the tail. And the Darth Vader is going to go, it's kind of hard to see him, he's so dark. I might not even include him. If he's too tricky, I might just leave it a little bit blurry in the background. Alright, so I've got my overall layout. And now it's time for the detail. So that would be adding the fin to the car. And again, this is a pretty complicated design. But you can simplify this by just picking easier objects to draw, such as the fruit, or maybe just one or two objects instead of so many. So it's Batman's car, and I'm going to work on Kirby. He's probably one of the easiest ones. Something like that. He's got these big shapes in there. And if it's not perfect, it's alright. I'm just going to, I'm training my brain to see things by looking at them. Let's see. Marshmallow Man, his feet are actually down here, kind of level with the Batman car tire. So I'm going to make him Let's start with his little legs here. 1, 2, 3 marshmallows. 1, 2, 3 marshmallows. And then he's got a little smiley face. Almost like Kirby, kinda similar. And then the hat's off to the side here. Alright. Kirby needs another arm. And he's got little cheeks. Alright, Steve. Uh-oh. It's going to be a little bit tricky. I'm looking to see how tall Steve's head is compared to Kirby's head. And he's not quite as tall. I'm going to start with this square. And I hope you can see that I'm drawing over my previous sketch, because I'm changing my mind. But rather than erasing everything, I'm just drawing over it. It's a lot easier. There's his arm. His body's a rectangle. And then this is going to be tricky. He's kind of pointing at us this way. It's a rectangular prism. And his legs go behind the Batmobile. That makes it easy. Alright. And he's got a face that's these little squares, these little pixels. Is that a goatee? What is that? That's a smiley face. And then his hair kind of goes like that. That's enough of Steve for now. I'm going to go over to Charmander. Now he's much taller than Steve. I'm going to put him a little taller than that. This shape reminds me of a gumdrop. Kind of slanty. And then he's got, again, these eyes that are sort of circular designs. I don't see his other eye. I wonder where that one is. I guess it's on the other side of him. And then, let's see the front of him. Connecting here. Little hands. Almost like a little bird or something. Then he comes down here to his foot. Uh-oh. There's the air hockey thing. The shooter. I'm going to add that in there. It's an oval. So I know that covered his other foot up a little bit. And then the tail's coming over. Alright. And there's Charmander. Kinda. I'm gonna straighten him out a little bit later. And then Darth Vader. I don't know. I'm a little bit scared of this one. Not because he's scary, but because it's really hard to see it. It's black on black. And there's a lot of details there. So I'm seeing where the eye is going near Charmander. It might be over here a little bit. Let's see, nice, line it up there. I'm looking at Steve. Got this little, yeah, I kind of messed that up. I'm going to change my drawing a bit. Here's Darth Vader's little nose, mouth section. Then it goes there. And then, oh man. What I've done here, I think Charmander's not tall enough. So I'm just gonna fake it. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna change the design. And that's okay because nobody except for you, is really looking at all of this. And I don't even see this, the back of the helmet, but I know it goes something like this. All right. Man, that's the hardest thing. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to not even draw that thing. I'm going to give up on that one. If you want to spend more time on something that's challenging, please do. Draw it again. Draw it as many times as you want. But for me, I'm not sure I actually need that Darth Vader helmet after all. Although it is a nice balance with the black Batmobile. They're both kind of dark and scary looking. So maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll spend a little bit more time after I shut this video down working on this. You could add color, you can add value, a lot of darks, and the Marshmallow Man is light. You could do textures. We've already added shapes and lines, but this is all about a matter of space. Where are we putting the different things in relation to height and width compared to each other? So start off small, maybe pick one object, maybe add a second one, third one, and mess around with things in the kitchen, things you might have even in the recycle bin, some old bottles or something, or go outside if it's a nice day and set up a still life with some, branches or things around the yard. So good luck to you, have a good day, and I'll see you next time.